Thank you, Chair. And it's a pleasure to speak under your chairship. And may I congratulate the member for Birmingham Erdington for securing this extremely important debate. And also speaking as a Unite Trade Union member, let me start by saying what all of us in the Labour and Trade Union movement fully understand, and particularly on International Workers' Memorial Day, that an injury to one is an injury to all. And that's why I'm speaking in this debate as the Member of Parliament for Luton South, a constituency in my hometown of Luton, which has a long history of car and van manufacturing at the Vauxhall plant and the skilled jobs it provides. I know how important these jobs are to our local economy and our community's livelihoods, and so I want to send my solidarity to the workers at GKN in Erdington whose jobs are at risk. Manufacturing matters, and GKN is a vital strategic supplier to our automotive sector, with the capacity to transition to new products for electric vehicles, as we've heard. This green capacity will be essential in the future for plants like Vauxhall in Luton South. Since acquiring GKN, Melrose has sought to offshore manufacturing and transfer successfully won contracts for UK work away from Birmingham. We know that Melrose wants to offshore production to Poland and France to maximise profit, showing a total disregard for their loyal workers and surrounding community. As the member for Birmingham Erdington has said, the GKN plant is based in an area where unemployment stands at 12.5%. This is significantly higher than the national average. And the loss of 519 skilled jobs at the plant in the middle of a pandemic will devastate the community. The closure of GKN would also have a hugely damaging impact on our domestic automotive supply chain. As we've seen with other forms of manufacturing during the pandemic, it's important to have a robust domestic supply chain, which is increasingly essential for the automotive sector due to the new rules of origin requirements with regards to tariffs. So it's economically illiterate for the government to allow the closure of GKN in Birmingham and the offshoring of production. The loss of GKN, a critically important Tier 1 supply chain manufacturer, will have a knock-on impact across our automotive sector. And what I and others here find astounding is Melrose's lack of discussion with the workers' trade union Unite. Unite's two-stage plan for the GKN plant, formed through work with shop stewards and independent experts, outlines how productivity can be improved with additional savings, followed by a plan to produce e-drive components for electric vehicles. An estimate suggests it would save more than Melrose's proposed plan to close the plant in Erdington, as independent experts believe Melrose has underestimated the cost of relocation. We need companies like GKN with the e-drive technology based in the UK to help facilitate the sector's green transition. Demand is increasing for electric vehicle components, with global electric and plug-in hybrid sales expected to rise to 14 million vehicles annually by 2025. An expansion of the e-drive could secure this site's long-term future and play a pivotal role in the UK industry's critical manufacturing capability. E-drive equates to 15% of an electric vehicle, comparable to next-generation batteries by 2030. This is expected to increase and is a significant contribution for exporters to meet new rule of origin thresholds. The room for GKN's expansion is there, ready and waiting, and may not only save jobs, but in the long run could create them. So if Melrose intends on pushing on with this decision, it poses a critical temperature test of the government's industrial strategy. Because what is levelling up if it's not protecting, promoting and creating skilled, well-paid jobs that are rooted in communities across the UK? And if the government allows GKN Birmingham to close, it will undermine and further expose the UK automotive industry's supply chain to risk. Government must intervene and work with all parties to prevent the closure of GKN in Birmingham. And preventing the closure must be part of a wide interventionist green strategy to transition the automotive sector ahead of the 2030 ban on new petrol and diesel vehicles. We need an electric vehicle revolution that backs manufacturers and creates new jobs. Government must lead this step change by creating new gigafactories, protecting and enhancing the domestic supply chain and making electric vehicle ownership affordable. The UK has the skills and the capacity to be a global leader in the electric vehicle market, but the government must create the foundations for the sector to flourish.